What's up, everybody? It's been a while. I thought I would come out and give you a little bit of an update of what's going on, what's happened since our last video. So I thought I'd start off showing you the garden. We have started harvesting. We've been getting tomatoes probably for about a week and a half now. Cucumbers are coming in. All right, so these are tomato plants. We have 42 tomato plants, 41 actually. I think some of them have died. We have all sorts of, and you see some are doing better than others. Really liking this brand. This is called a Beef Master. Let me see if I can find one. They're huge. If I can find one that's a little bit ripe. Here's one. All right. Here's one. You can see the size of this. You see the size of this. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. This is show you the size of this tomato. It is as big as my hand. It is huge. Another day or two, and that one will be ready to go. These are called Beef Masters here, and they are, as you can tell by the size, they're big. They're big. Also, we have some other breeds of tomato. We have these. They're doing good. These are Better Boys. Not quite as big as a Beef Master. Has a more. This is actually a breed that it's called a culinary blend. So we're not actually sure what they are, but you can see they kind of got a corrugated look there to them. But all these are tomatoes. We have 3.5 rows of tomatoes, and then we have 3 jalapeno pepper plants here that are growing good. We've been picking peppers for a while. There's a nice pepper there. So you can see we pick these every few days. They're doing really good. They keep us in peppers. We haven't started to make salsa yet, but plenty of peppers. Our squash is really not doing well. You see the size of this, and you see there is a little squash there. We've picked a couple. They're just not doing well. I don't know if it's what's the problem is, but just not doing well. But cucumbers here, these are, zucchini. This is a late plant. These were just planted, actually, these were just planted about 3 weeks ago, transplanted. And you see they're already blooming, looking good. I don't know what the deal is with the summer squash there. But and then all the rest of this row is cucumbers. We always plant too many cucumbers and plants and have way more cucumbers than we need. Let's see if I can find a cucumber here. I think we've already picked them all, but oh, there's one. Right there is hiding. It's got a little big. It's gotten a little bit too big. So you see, we've been cleaning out the goat barn. We try to clean the goat barn out every 2 or 3 weeks, and we come out and sprinkle in, put all the bedding out here with the manure and work it into the soil. Does really good free fertilizer there for the soil. You see the goats are doing good. They're busy grazing. We had a very, very big plum harvest, and as you can see, it's all empty now. We picked plums till we were blue in the face. We made plum preserves, and we gave away plums, and just a very successful plum harvest. We'll have plenty of jelly to last throughout the year and to give some away to friends. Our 2 pawpaw trees that were back here in the backyard, were back here behind me, are gone. They did not survive. But we did make a new purchase and a new plant. We planted this peach tree right here, and it is doing well, as you can see. Next thing I want to show you is my little container garden. give you a look at that little container garden. Right now I have Tabasco pepper plants planted here, and they're doing good. They're starting to bloom. They'll be putting out little peppers before long. Also still have a few onions that I'm letting grow. It's really, the weather's just too hot for onions. But still got a few onions growing. And believe it or not, these right here, I got these were on the clearance aisle at our local plant shop. They were almost nothing. These are strawberry plants, so they're probably not going to do anything this year. Maybe. You see, I got one runner growing there. So this is just an experiment. So that's the tour. That's what's been going on here. A lot of work in the garden. My wife and I both work for a local school, so we are off this summer. So our days are spent taking care of the garden, taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Also, I didn't show you, but we have our hay shed is full. My brother just cut hay this year, and the first cutting we got a full hay shed. We are switching over. We are no longer feeding pelleted food. We are feeding hay plus pasture and some minerals. So we're saving money by cutting out the sweet feed that we were feeding them, and they're thriving. They're doing well on the hay and the grass. A lot of good grass. Actually, I had to cut the grass here once in the pasture because it was getting a little high, because there are some weeds that they don't like it as well. Well, let me show you this. One failure that we've had this summer. I lost part of my PTO shaft to my bush hog, and I had to replace it. And they're very expensive, so I ended up being a cheapskate and buying a PTO shaft online. That was a mistake, and let me just show you why. I don't know how well you can see this, but that shaft is not supposed to be twisted. It's twisted like a pretzel. Bought this on Amazon for like $120. Thought, hey, it'll be fine. Needless to say, it was not fine. It lasted all of 15 minutes. I cut the grass in the pasture there. Not even any thick stuff. It was just grass. And it twisted like a pretzel. So do not buy a PTO shaft from Amazon. Go ahead, bite the bullet, spend the money, get the good one. Because, yeah, they're made out of cheap pot metal. And actually, I got my money back on it. So I was was happy about that. Lesson learned. Do not buy cheap PTO shafts from overseas. That's about it, guys. We're staying busy. A lot of things going on. I do have a project working on my old Ford truck, putting hay gaskets in that. So I'll do that in the morning before it gets hot. In the evening sometimes when it cools off. Because West Tennessee, it's hot. It's been 100 degrees plus here for most of the week. We're a little cooler this week, but it's been hot. So we do a lot of work in the mornings, and then spend the hot part of the day doing inside things, inside work. And in the evenings, sometimes we'll come back out and finish up, hang out outside when it's tolerable. Anyway, guys, I do want to thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for our subscribers that have subscribed. It means the world to us. We're just so thankful that you are willing to give part of your day to watch our videos and see what's going on the farm. Check us out on Facebook, Dogwood Hill Homestead. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I hope your garden's doing well. See you next time.